Okay. Well, that was terrifying for a little bit. I realized that while I was looking at my screen, the client had actually frozen 20 minutes ago. So I rebooted it, and the match had only just started, luckily enough. So the other guys must have taken ages finishing. So I didn't get to scout because you can't watch replays if you restart. But yeah, we'll just see what we can do with this. This is alright against most decks. It'd be pretty good against aggro with double Doomblade. And it's got some late game with Beleren and Frost Titan, so we'll keep this. We're going first. We don't need to know what kind of deck he's playing to make our first turn play. We don't have any preordained, so it's just going to be a Darkslick Shores. This had better not be another Vampires match, because I gotta tell you, I'd be a little bit annoyed with that. Let's see if we can ramp up to this Frost Titan. Although if it is Vampires, him not having a 1-drop is pretty good. Yeah, it's gotta be Vampires, doesn't it? Of course. Of course. I'm gonna just play Beleren and both players draw a card. I want to keep him alive so I can draw at least another card after that. I need to keep hitting my land drops. If I go down to 3, then I'll -1, let Bloodghast kill him off. He'll have because by then he'll have played another dude, so plussing 2 is probably not the best. He'll just get swarmed. And I don't want to keep giving my opponent cards. So let's see if he even goes for Jace. He doesn't. Alright. Gives us a few more draws. Though it means we can't play Mind Sculptor for a few more turns, but Mind Sculptor isn't going to be that key in this matchup. As much as hitting Frost Titan on turn 5 will be. So we need to get lands here in the next 2 draws. That's pretty good. And alright, so we'll play this one. And we'll just play a Mimic Vat. Getting a Kalastria Highborn under a Mimic Vat is pretty good. Just being able to threaten to create a Kalastria Highborn, block, and gain yourself 2 life. You don't get to create it and then swing in and then gain 2 life when it leaves play because it gets exiled. But if you block with it and it dies, then you do get to gain life off it. So it doesn't matter whether he kills my Jace or not this turn. Next turn I'm playing Frost Titan. And he will. That's a good 4 damage saved. I definitely approve of that. I'm going to tap Bloodghast with Frost Titan because although it depends if he has a sack outlet. Oh, okay. I would have much rather he attacked Jace there. He's going to try and ignore Jace. Nothing. Fair enough. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, I'll make him play a bit more and wait till he taps down his mana. If he plays 1 more creature, I will do it before he untaps because that's going to have tapped a bit of his mana down. If he plays 2 creatures, it's a no-brainer. I definitely do it. It lets me get something under Mimic Vat, which is hard to do in this matchup, other than Doomblading my own guys and the 1 Disfigure. So it's definitely going to be something I want to do. So let's see. If he's got another land and I don't tap a land, he can... Did he play a land last turn? For his turn, I was attacked by Calastra Highborn, Bloodghast, play a swamp. So he's played a land every turn. I think I don't know, that 2 life is a big deal. Yeah, I think it's a lot. Like, if I don't tap a land, and he does have the other land and threatens my guy, it's just too bad. It's something that I could have easily avoided. So taking 2 here from Bloodghast isn't going to be that big of a deal. I obviously take 2 because he attacks into my Frost Titan, and he might have just land Doomblade, in which case I can safely consume his Calastra Highborn next turn, which is also pretty good. Although it does mean I take 4, unless he wants to kill my Jace Beleren. We didn't want to do that last turn. Being able to put this Calastra Highborn under Mimic Vat is also going to be pretty big. It's going to stop him from being able to attack on the ground. So he might swing in with Bloodghast here. Oh, he did have a land, so he might Doomblade my Frost Titan. He might do that. Well, that's really okay with me. I've got to say, not hating that. If you've never gotten a Titan under Mimic Vat, it's pretty fun. So next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, consume. I'll play Everflowing Showers for 1, consume on my turn. It is unfortunate that I go down to 10 though. Or I could, let's see, consume. Gets Bloodghast back with a land. Think it's a lot safer just to go Frost Titan, attack, tap that and that. I don't have to worry about him threatening my guy anymore. He might block, he might not. Regardless, I then play Everflowing Chalice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, for 2. And then I've got a draw here. Let's look at all my options first. And I have got a free mana if that's my plan. Actually, either plan I've got a free mana. I can still consume and I can still Frost Titan. Alright, well I'm gonna don't need this land, but I'm gonna put this on top, but I'm not gonna use it. Because now I'm gonna go, I think Frost Titan plan is a good one. The most he can do to me is 2. I guess if he's got a sack for his Bloodghast. But then he's not going to tap out again. It is a difficult one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and consume here. That way, I go to 8. He can have a Bloodghast. Oh, he can have a land, hit me with Bloodghast again. Which is okay. Yeah. I go to 6. Then double bolt kills me, actually. But if I tap both of these guys, I take 2, but then I can't consume without dying. Alright, I think consume is safer here. Getting that life gain is almost critical enough that I want to put Highborn under my Mimic Vat, but double taps and attacking for 6 is definitely a lot better. I'd feel a lot safer if he had less cards in hand. It is a lot of cards in hand. Land Double Bolt kills me straight away. Bloodgust land is also not very good. But he still needs Double Bolt to finish me off. He might have that, in which case he may as well have just played the land and not bothered with the Bloodgust. Yeah, okay.